and welcome to Hindsight Tonight. I'm Damian Muziani, and here's your news. Leading off in what might be the most famous, least impromptu photo of all time, the long-awaited mugshot of former President Donald Trump was finally taken last Thursday inside Atlanta's Fulton County Jail. Trump had just turned himself in to face charges of election tampering, and within minutes, media outlets blasted that Trump is now the first former president with a mugshot. Big news? You bet. You might recall that Abraham Lincoln was the first president with a headshot, and that was a really big deal too, so no surprise there. What is surprising was the jail's booking sheet, which currently lists Trump's weight as 215 pounds. Now, unless he's been stocking up on Ozempic needles or maybe speed reading a bunch of diet books on his way to jail, we're suspicious of that number. True, you can't judge a book by its wool blazer, but here's a side-by-side of 6'3" Trump and 6'3" NFL quarterback Derek Carr. They both are alleged to weigh 215 pounds, and yep, I can't tell them apart. Twins separated at birth, right? And the stats for some of Trump's co-defendants are wacky too. Former state GOP chair David Schaefer is listed as being 5'5" and 150 pounds with black hair and blue eyes.
What?
I know, right, Oprah? Maybe he was carrying 80 pounds of fat around behind him in a wagon like you did back in 1988. 150? This guy could be Chris Christie's buffet buddy. And the booking record also had former assistant AG Jeffrey Clark at 5'3". We found him listed at 5'7", and not for nothing, Georgia, but that is exactly how urban legends get started. Just ask Le Petit Corporal, Napoleon Bonaparte, who was actually around 5'7" himself. Sacre bleu, welcome to my nightmare. That's what Alice Cooper said after his partnership with Vampire Cosmetics Company got all cakey and flaked apart. Cooper told an interviewer that a guy can walk into a woman's bathroom at any time and just say, "I just feel like I'm a woman today," and have the time of his life in there. I think people would be more scared if Alice Cooper bumped into you in the men's room, honestly. But since Vampire Cosmetics is proudly owned by disabled LGBTQ women, that could mean only one thing. Cooper's out forever! Hey, why would you sign a 75-year-old man to a cosmetics contract anyway? That's one streaky question. Another one is in space. The James Webb Telescope captured this image of two stars which appear to form a question mark. Apparently, these kinds of images are actually pretty common. Scientists recently found this schwa around the Pinwheel Galaxy. And then there's the Spanish inverted exclamation point found near the Sombrero Galaxy. That's appropriate. The Webb telescope also found an ellipse, fittingly located right by the entrance to the Cygnus black hole. And of course, this colon was found at the back of Uranus. That's the mugshot we've been waiting for. And finally tonight, a sad farewell to the longtime host of The Price is Right, Bob Barker, who passed away yesterday. He spent 51 years in front of the camera and created a unique persona that every host today owes a debt to. Bob Barker was 99 years old. And that's your news. Have a great week. Don't forget to like us and subscribe. And I'll see you next Sunday with Fresh Hindsight.